It's the one and only Ronan the Traveler. And I wanted to talk today about me and a guy was on the plane. I'm just coming back from Santo Domingo. I had a wonderful time again. I've been there now for a few weeks, and I had to come back to close on a real estate deal. And as soon as I close, I'm going right back over there. But me and a guy on the plane was talking about this whole passport bros versus dating coaches. Let me save you some money, young guy. Any young guy that's listening to dating coach, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. You don't really need a dating coach. All you really need is this. This is the power, like He-Man's sword. You have the power. All you need to do is get your passport. The whole gang thing and all that is a way to get your resources. And you could be putting your resources to better use. These bitter women over here who don't appreciate you, you need to get that passport and travel to anywhere you want to go. The world is yours. You're in the top 1% of the world. We live in a global economy. Everything's global. So why should you date on the plantation where you can go out? And that's the problem. People didn't have a problem till we started weighing our options. And I remember the first guy I saw was Charles Tyler. And he was going to Brazil. Then I watched The Frustrated. And it took me years to actually get off the plantation, but I finally got off there. So I'm telling you, start now, work on things you need to work on, and I'll save you some more money with the dating coach. Look, here's the key to even dating women in the United States. I've dated plenty of them, and some of them ain't worth anything, some of them are, but it's harder to find because of the feminist movement. And look, shout out to them. I don't have any problem with women wanting what they want. But don't stop me from wanting what I want. But here's the things you need to do. Number one, don't be needy. Do not be needy at all. Number two, work on your own things. Have your own life going, your own friends. Because if you're too attached, here's where the problem comes to that. Number three, work on some kind of business. Get you a business done. I flip houses. That's what I do. That's how I'm able to travel most of the year. Like this project I'm doing right now, I bought a house for $60,000. Needed a little work. I was able to get the house fixed back up, put it on the market for $130,000, and it's about to close, I think Monday or Tuesday. And that was a fast turnaround. So there's money out here. That's what you focus on. Don't focus on women. Now, I just saved you a lot of money. So that's why dating coaches are against the whole passport thing, because when you have that passport, you can see all the options that you really have. Like, why be stuck one place where nobody appreciates you? Especially being a black man. Everybody hates on us trying to do anything. We are supposed to be the garbage cans of America. You're not supposed to be happy. Nobody wants you to be happy. And you notice, men weren't calling men lame and all of having passports too. The women had a problem. You know, these guys are always the gatekeeper, and that's what's wrong with the black community. The reason this is we have a crab in the barrel bottom culture now is because you can't correct it. When you try to correct it, the crabs try to pull you back down. When people saying, you need to get your passport, say, oh, you dudes just tricking. All they doing is tricking. Let me tell you something. I know people watch videos on Sasua and they think that that's all that Dominican Republic, a lot of these countries are made out to be. That's not true. Even in Sasua, not everybody's out there doing that. Not everybody's doing that. But even if they are, it's okay. Let them boys have a good time. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with you exploring your options, having a good time. What's wrong with that? Why do you care who a person giving a $5 footlong to? I can understand women getting mad, but as a man, we're supposed to have a brotherhood, and you should be supporting brothers weighing the options. That's the problem. That's one of the biggest problems with the black community. The crabs in the barrel. Every time you try to make a step forward, somebody attacks you to pull you back. And listen, and especially a lot of these guys, like I'm gonna say his name. I like the guy. I was cool with Minister Jap. Minister Jap sits there and complains about women all day. Then he'll complain about a man for not wanting the women he complained about. What's the logic in that? A lot of these guys have female logic. Even the talking points that a lot of the guys fuss about is feminine. It's feminine to worry about what another man doing. What you worrying about another man doing for? If you not go join it, get out the way. Let these people do what they're doing, man. That's it. I like seeing this movement. I like seeing brothers doing it. I've now been traveling for a year and something. I haven't dated anybody in America. I tried. When I came back after my first trip, meet the chick, go to a restaurant, and you talking about tricking. That I paid $240 for a meal. And we had liquor meal, we talking the whole time. After we eat, after everything, she looks at me and said, "What are you gonna do to impress me?" I looked at her and said, "Nothing." Got up and walked out. I paid for it, but I got up and walked out. Never talked to her again because Dominican Republic had spoiled me. I didn't have to go through all that. Then the women were looking 9 times better. You know what? And again, I don't want to feel like because that's the thing. If you say anything, you're bashing. You say anything about this, you're homophobic. You say anything about it's crazy stuff. What we need to do as brothers now, and I'm talking about even white guys, because white guys, it's gonna come for you next. In America, the black guys are always the front line. The whole black community. Once we get it, it's coming to you next. With the marital rates, everything. It's coming to you next. And that's another weird thing too. You don't see this in the white community. I see just as many white men traveling, if not more. Where's the white guy passport haters? Where they at? For the Latinos, where the Asians? You don't have that. Only in our warped community where you have brothers hating on other brothers for bettering themselves. Well, think about how weird that is. People are better, because contrary to belief, you can't travel and be dusty. To travel, I just booked another ticket to go in December. That ticket cost me $2,000. You can't be broke and travel like that. You can't. It don't exist, you know. And while I'm looking at articles of record numbers of women, not just foreclosing, getting evicted out of apartments, and then you hear you don't need a man. Of course you need a man. That was something given to you by the wolf. The wolf get a sheep, a script, and you living by that, and it's helping destroy what little community we have left. No, so here's how we fix it though. These are the solutions to all the problems. Stop dating women here. Once all the men see all the options they have, not just Dominican Republic and the places that we go, you can go Africa. I'm planning a trip to Africa, Europe, anywhere. There's options everywhere. And once men notice that, take a little bit of that. Like to drink my goose. But as men go on their own way, that's the real walk away. That's the real MGTOW. Get your passport. As many men start doing that, and these women left alone, or they start dating each other, whatever, you will see a massive shift. All that mean bitterness, the things that we have to deal with here, it's ridiculous. That stuff will change overnight. If they think it's bad now, like Kevin Samuels said, winter's coming. Winter's here. Because if you see all the brothers I saw on the planes and I'm running across, we are running from America. And if I was you, do the same thing. If you can't travel, do the child support, take care of that. I went through that. If you don't have enough money, get your second job, start saving, and just get that experience, because that changes everything. I used to listen to a lot of these PUA guys, and even like Coach Gray, cool cats, and I still mess with them. But man, when I went on my first trip to Santo Domingo, when I came back, I never listened to any of that again. That was it. I used to listen to Fresh and Fit, all these different things. I never listened to it again, ever again. Because being able to go date the women that I was dating, and no tricking, none of that. Being able to date women like that changes everything. Learning those options, that was it. I never looked back. I haven't dated a woman here in a long time, and don't plan on it. So I'm telling you, use America for what it is. Get your paper here, get your money, get your money, get your money, and get back out there and see the world. Because it's there for you. And I'm talking to you young guys. Get out there and get it. Or even older. Even the guys that was like me that had other issues and couldn't leave. But now I'm doing phenomenal, and if you get your passport, you're gonna feel the same way. So man, I'm out, man. But look, do me a favor before we leave, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that button. I have plenty of videos that's on there for my trips. Just starting to film a lot of the things, man. I'm thinking about getting a Patreon so I can show the level of women I was dealing with. Man, you will see these things. Especially, I've been to Sosúa, I've been to Santiago, but Santo Domingo is definitely my spot. And I'm gonna start putting videos where to stay at, where you can go at, even how you meet them. I'm gonna do a video about dating women, what you need to do, and how you know the 3 types of women that I've met in my experience. You know, you got that pro, you got that choppy, and you got that good woman. So, last thing, make sure that you learn the language of any country you're going to. You just need to know a little bit to start off with. And once you do that, man, more doors open up for you. You don't have to date online anymore. Learn the language, and you can, man, you'll be surprised what you can do, man. But I'm out, man. Remember, hit that subscribe button, man. Let's grow this movement. Brothers, we need to support one another. We support, and you know what it is? It's Passport Bros, man. That's what it's about. So, I'm out.